Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. I was busy listening to my album on vinyl. That's a lie. My record player's over there. Um, this, as I've just said, is my album on vinyl. And in this video, I'm going to teach you not only how I put my album on vinyl, but how you can put your album onto vinyl, which I'm sure as an independent artist is something you're possibly interested in. So, first, we're going to break this video into two parts. First part being how I put my album onto vinyl. The second part being how you can put your album onto vinyl. And don't get me wrong, while this video is going to be educational, and I'm sure you're going to get a lot out of it, it is first and foremost an advertisement for my album. So let's get right into part one, which is how I put my album onto vinyl. So, I recorded this album in 2023. No, I'm not going to get into my backstory. Basically, I have this album I really liked that I had made a couple years ago, and it's a fan favorite. It's one of my most popular albums, so I decided, well, what happened is I kind of got this ad for the service. I'd looked into putting things on vinyl before, but they'd always make you buy, like, stock, where it's like, you have to buy 100 for, like, $1,500 or something, and I just didn't have that kind of money until finally I found a website that had on-demand vinyl. So you just send them your mock-ups and stuff, and then your fans order them, and they print them individually, which is more expensive, but it also is a way to have your album on vinyl. So I'm not complaining. I mean, I did just complain a little bit, but anyway. So this album is called Homage to Kurt. It's a grunge album. 12 tracks, just over half an hour. Good length. I might, in a future video, kind of break down more, like with the artwork and stuff. Let me just set my mic down. Anyway, so yeah, that's my album. You should buy it. The link will be in the description. You can go to elasticstage.com/teenage devil dolls, which is also where I'll be putting all my future releases. Teenage Devil Dolls is my band, obviously. Fun fact, I play all the instruments. It's a one-man band. It's like Tame Impala or Nine Inch Nails or, I don't know, other one-man bands. Anyway, so how can you put your album onto vinyl? Good question. Well, first of all, the website I used, as I just said, is elasticstage.com. Now, the first thing I kind of ran into was they want very specific formatting of the artwork. So you get in there, you don't just upload like random photos or whatever, and also, I mean, you can pay to have them like do certain services, but I was like, I want to make sure I don't spend a single dime. Okay, I am broke as hell. I'm not going to spend a single dollar, except for the actual test pressing. You do have to pay for that, obviously. But so what I did was I have a very cheap photo editing software, so it could only do 2,000 by 2,000 images size. So obviously when it got scaled up, the text is just slightly fuzzy, but I'm sure if you're like a graphic designer or like, I don't know, someone who can afford something like Photoshop, you could make it higher quality and have the image, size be higher quality, and it's higher quality. Okay, I'm not complaining. I did it on a free app. I got it printed. Okay, again, I'm trying to do it for free. Maybe that's an amendment to the title. How I put my album on vinyl for free. How you can put your album on vinyl for free, or if you want to spend money, you can spend money. can't tell you how to live your life. Anyway, so quality. If you're got more expensive stuff, it's going to turn out fine. If you want to use, cheaper free stuff like 2000 by 2000 images, it's going to turn out less good, but I'm not complaining. I'm just happy my album's on vinyl. The other thing is you're going to have to format it as, I believe, what's it called? You have to format it as a certain type of file. A PDF. That's what it's called. It has to be as a PDF. So what I did is I went on the website, I went on the templates, I looked at the templates, and then I went and got the images, formatted them, and then I had to, this was so annoying. So they were PNG files. I had to take those PNG files. I had to convert them to PDF using a free website. Maybe I'll put it in the link in the description, put the link in the description. So I converted to PDF, and then it was the wrong size because they also need exact aspect ratio of the PDF. So then I use another free site to literally just add black bars to make it the correct size. And then when it turned, because I thought, oh no, there might be a little bit of a black, on the vinyl, because the size wasn't proper. Nope, it's fine. You can just add some black or white bars, the top and the bottom, to get it to the format, and it fits. It fits fine. There's no black or white bars on this thing at all. Now, the one thing I also ran into is, if you notice on the inside, that picture is sideways. I was not paying attention to, because I knew which side the record was going to come out of, but to me, for some reason in my head, I was like, oh, the inner sleeve is going to come out of the side, just like the outer sleeve. And I didn't think for a second and go oh, wait, on the inner sleeves it goes at the top, and the outer sleeves it goes at the side. That way you don't just have the record going out of a hole in both sleeves. The whole point of the inner sleeve is to stop it from coming out of the outer sleeve. Didn't think about that at all. So now it's just sideways. I kind of like it. I mean, with this release, having some fuzzy words, having some, sideways picture, to me it's more like the charm of oh, I made some mistakes. I'm not super intent on going back and changing things, but 100% for my future releases, I'm going to be very aware of which direction is up, which direction is down, how high quality are my pictures, what's the weather like. I'm going to be a lot more aware of other things like that. Okay, so now we do come to a point of money. If you're planning on buying a test pressing, the test pressing, I'm going to turn this ad off. Some ads started playing behind me. And this is not sponsored. By the way, I should put that out there. Not sponsored by Electric Stage at all. This is a completely unbiased opinion. Not sponsored. I'm not making a single dollar off this video from Elastic Stage. Or anywhere else, really. For, at this point. I don't know. Maybe I'll make $1 million billion because this will get 1 trillion views. Anyway, the other thing is money. So when you're going to buy the test pressing, you're going to have to spend a little bit of money. Usually, if you go to a record store, you can buy these mass-produced records, or if you go to Target, you can buy these mass-produced records for $20, sometimes 25. It depends, obviously, if they're a double LP or whatever. This one was $30 plus shipping, which was another $10. So you're looking at the field of $40, which is pretty expensive for vinyl. But it's your music, right? Or it's my music because you went and bought my vinyl. Again, elasticstage.com, Teenage Devil Dolls. You should buy it. Anyway, yeah, $40. It came in a couple weeks. I was actually very satisfied with that. It came completely not dented or scratched or anything. So I really appreciate those guys for that. Nothing ticks me off more than getting a record in the mail and the corner's all dinged up or something. So they package it very nicely, obviously, and it coming from overseas because I believe this is like it's a European operation. Okay, but yeah, so you know, let me know in the comments if you want me to go into details about how I designed it. If you try this process and there's something else that you're running into, just leave a comment and maybe I'll make an additional video. If you just want to tell me how much you enjoy my music, I'd love that. Listen to it, buy it on vinyl. Yeah, it's also I'm gonna shamelessly self plug here. Teenage Devil Dolls is my band. You can listen to it on Spotify, Apple Music, all sorts of other streaming services that nobody really uses. Bandcamp, all my merch is on Bandcamp. We got T-shirts, we got CDs, we got other kinds of T-shirts. Anyway, so yeah, I'm done with the video. I'm not gonna say that whole subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Matter of fact, don't subscribe. Hit the thumbs down. Report this video, mass report this video, and email Google and tell them they need to delete my account. And get really personal in the email about why you want my account to be deleted.